Hello everyone, this is Dr. Shawn Pourgol. I'm an osteopath and today I want to speak with you how you can become rich and wealthy, how you can become a millionaire. That's what I do. That's what makes our schools different. We teach our students everything we know about business. I teach them more than 200 business lectures and we try our best to help them become successful manual osteopaths. I was at both sides of the coin. There was a time, over 34 years ago, I came as a refugee to Canada. I had no money, I was on social assistance, I was homeless and lived in shelters for a while. My first job was as a dishwasher, washing dishes for $3.75 to now that I'm a multi-millionaire and the Canadian Prime Minister of Canada, who's my friend, Honorable Justin Trudeau, invites me for breakfast. So I can tell you firsthand, it's a lot better to be wealthy. You can do what you want, where you want, how you want. You can help a lot of people. I support more than 40 people back home who have no money and I support them every month. You can upgrade yourself, improve your brain, learn a lot, travel, eat good food, organic, clean food, take care of your family and your country, men and women, and your family. Everybody benefits from you being rich and wealthy. So it is in your benefit, in benefit of everybody else, for you to do your best to become wealthy. Some people say, oh, all I care is about treating patients, I don't care about money and all that. But I feel that is unethical. I feel that is a disservice to your country, to your family, to yourself. You deprive yourself of all the riches and good things that life can bring for you and the things you can do for others, including charity, by becoming rich and wealthy. Saying that I don't care about money, all I care is to make a little bit of money and treat patients is being a lazy way, not really good citizen if you don't try your best to make money so you can help others, including yourself. All the major religions of the world ask their followers to work hard, to make money so they can help others. It is a good thing for everybody. Now, to becoming good in business, to become rich and wealthy, you obviously have to know the laws of the business. This shocks me because so many health schools, they graduate health practitioners without teaching them anything about business. These graduates go in the marketplace, they have no idea how to run a business and they sometimes fall into financial difficulties or unnecessary expenses. Myself included, when I graduated as a chiropractor decades ago, I didn't learn anything about business. I came like a good person. I worked, hired an accountant to do my annual tax returns, paid 53% of my income as tax to government. Even the Canadian Revenue Agency says you must do everything you can to reduce your taxes legally. But nobody teaches you. I thought the accountant would teach you. I assumed that. But then I found that accountants, just you hire them to fill up your taxes. If you want them to give you advice how to reduce your taxes legally, then you have to hire them as a consultant. And so many other things that I learned on my own. I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars and more on learning things through trials and error. They don't teach these in the schools. We are different. We are the only school in the world, I can say, not just in manual osteopathy, in all other health professions that teach everything we know about business to our students. Other schools simply cannot afford to hire a successful person like me to teach like that. And a lot of them, they don't want to teach business tips to their students because they don't want their students to become their competitions, because the owners of the schools are osteopathic practitioners or other health practitioners. I never look at my students as my competition, and even if they become competition, I welcome that. Competition gives me energy. I just love it. Every time I receive competition, I work harder. I use all that to build my business even better. Competition is behind my energy. I thrive on it. I feel so good on it because I can do more. Most of the advances I done in my businesses were the times that somebody tried to compete with me, and that gave me so much energy that I go up and up. I never answer directly to anybody. To everything, my answer is money. I become more successful, I make more money, and through that I give my answer to those who try to compete with me. This is how I do, and that's how you should do. That is why I teach my students everything I know. So you must know the laws of the business. You must read every day about business. You must talk to your friends about business. Stop talking about sports. Stop going to bars, drinking beer, and talking about the sports that has nothing to do with you. Those sports teams are the one who making money. You're just drinking beer, having an unhealthy lifestyle, and not making money. Instead, choose your friends wisely. The quality of your friends are what makes you one of the reasons that makes you rich and successful. Look at your 5 closest friends and add their income and divide it by 5, see what's the average income. That is what you most likely will make too, and you will see your income is very similar to them. So hang around wealthy people, you learn about them. I always hang around with those who are more wealthy than me, because every time I meet them I learn something, and that's the beauty of it. They teach me one thing that can make a lot of money for me, and this is how it's valuable. My time is so valuable, so when I want to spend it with a friend, I don't want to just chit chat or drink wine or something. I want to learn things so I can improve myself. I can improve osteopathy, I can improve the profession and my family and the people I love and care about. This is what you have to do on a daily basis. So, to become wealthy and rich and successful, the most important advice I can give to you is that you have to learn about the laws of the business. This is very important for you. And there are 2 ways to become wealthy and rich and successful. A short term, relatively short term, because it's not really short term, but long term. And you can become a millionaire easily as a manual osteopath. In Canada, the average is $90,000 they make per year, and their net income is a lot, because the annual expense is just about under 20%, unlike most other health professions that have up to 50% of their income taken from expenses. Manual osteopaths enjoy just a short low, under 20% of annual expense. So to give it your idea, you have already the good income as a manual osteopath in Canada. All graduates, however, in Canada make over $150,000 per year. 2 ways. One is business. You cannot become rich and wealthy and successful by working for somebody else. You have to own your own business. There is no question about that. That is what makes you a success in business. Anybody who works for somebody else only in rare cases can become successful financially. You must own your business. Unless you're a CEO of a bank or something like that, most people become millionaires through business. So if you want to become rich and successful, you have to own your own business, and this is how I teach my students. Most of my students do not work for others more than a year or 2. Then they end up opening their own business. If you, after 5 years, still working for somebody else, look at yourself and see what you are doing wrong. Of course, if not everybody wants to be successful and rich. This is just for those people who want to be. It's no problem if you are happy working as an employee. That is no problem at all. The second way to become a millionaire, which is almost guaranteed and everybody can do, if you invest more than, it's a long term. By the way, business is, when I say short term, on average it takes 5 to 10 years for somebody with a good business to make it over $1 million. But the long term way is through investment. Investment is almost guaranteed for osteopathic manual practitioners, for manual osteopaths to make them millionaire. It takes about 20 to 25 years, but you think this is a long time, but time passes anyway. I came into Canada in 1986, and it's already like over 3 decades. Time passes, so you should invest. That's what I teach my students. You must invest 10% of your monthly income into investment. But as I teach them, do not invest in mutual funds. Mutual funds are very bad. Up to 70% of the profit is taken through taxes, through expenses. Do not invest in mutual funds. That is a big no-no. They are, I don't want to say thieves, but it's actually the biggest robbery in the financial industry. They steal billions and trillions of people's hard-earned money without disclosing all the fees and expenses. The thing is, mutual fund, they trade on a day-to-day basis to justify the human management of the mutual fund. But every time they trade, it triggers tax. In a day, they pay a lot of tax every time they make profit. While the other ways, like exchange-traded index funds, they're generated by a computer. They invest in a set of defined number of stocks, and they only sell it when you want to sell it 20 years later, 25 years later. So you pay tax at that time only, instead of mutual funds that pay tax every day. Also, because they are managed by a computer and software, they don't have the high expense management ratio that the human managed mutual funds pay. Additionally, historically, it's been shown that software generated index funds make a lot better than human managed mutual funds. So it doesn't make sense for you to invest in mutual funds. When you invest $250 to $500 per month, you will, in 20 to 25 years, through dollar cost averagings and compound interest, you will make between $1 million to $3 million easily in income, in investment income, in passive income. So as you see, it is easy to become a millionaire. You must own a business, work at it 5 to 10 years to build it, hire others, grow it, and that makes you a millionaire. At the same time, you also invest 10% of your income, so when you retire a millionaire. It is very easy to become millionaire. Look at me. I came with nothing. I came to Canada with nothing. I didn't have money. I didn't have a rich father. Nobody helped me. I slept on the streets. I slept in shelters. I got $350 a month from government on social assistance for 6 months, which I paid back later on. And I wash dishes for $3.75. Now I live where I want. I live in paradise in Panama. I really enjoy my life. I live beachfront on Monday to Friday, right on the beach, and on the weekends I go and stay on top of the mountain, 3,000 feet above the sea level, and it's totally peace and solitude there. Nobody around for a big area, and there is no neighbors, no human being. I do my silence retreat there. I do yoga there on top of the mountain, do taekwondo, and just look at trees for hours, look at the nature, eat organic food, enjoy the pure air. It's just a beautiful lifestyle. and you can do it as well. It is not hard, but it takes time, and once you become passionate about it, you really love it as well. I enjoy it. I find it really pleasurable in my journey toward becoming a successful financially. Now my nickname is Traveling Osteopath. I travel once a month everywhere, many different countries I've been. I have universities in Madrid, Spain, in Naples, Florida. I am right now in Naples, Florida, which is a great, beautiful town, very luxury town, great food, great homes. You should come here and work here. It's tons of money to be made here. Many senior citizens here, and they are all wealthy. And you know, you enjoy your life. It's not that hard. You just have to be passionate about what you do, and make your passion your profession. You have to dream big. You have to take action every day, and it comes sooner or later to you, and you can enjoy life the way life was meant to be enjoyed. That's it for today. Have a wonderful day. I have to go and do my 2 hours of exercise, and you take care of yourself. Until next time, bye for now.